Hello everyone! Welcome to Raspberry Flavored. This is episode 10 of our Let's Play series for Minecraft Java. In this episode, we're going to be putting together our automated chicken thing. That's the plan anyway. So, let us get to it, shall we? So we're going to need a bunch of cobble. And we're going to need to make a dispenser. And we're going to need redstone. And we're going to need to make some stuffers. So let's go ahead and smelt down some of this. And I think I want to try and make a basket. I want to see if the basket works for collecting. It might not. Nah. Okay, so you can't use it in place of a hopper. Nope. But that's okay. We're going to put it over here with this. This is going to be our redstone stuff. So let's go ahead and get a... hopper. And we're going to need a chest. There. Now it'll do its thing. There. Okay, so I need some of this, and we're going to need to make a few redstone torches. And I'm going to get some more sticks. Because for some reason our sticks are in there instead of in here. Not sure why. And, excuse me. Okay, so we're going to want to make these repeaters. So we're going to need 2 of them. This is for our clock. And we need to make a dispenser, which requires a bow, if I remember correctly. So, I'm gonna get a bow made. And get our dispenser. And we're going to need some hoppers. And we're probably going to need a couple of barrels. There. All right. I think we're golden. Put the wood back. And we should probably have some glass. Doesn't look like we have much sand. So we might want to go acquire some sand. It kind of feels like we're... Every episode we end up having to rest in the bed. Which is annoying. Okay, cool. Awesome. So I've been cutting out the sequence for the bed because I've timed it. It takes almost a minute depending on what time you go to sleep. So it's a little ridiculous. Anyway, so alright, let's go get this started, shall we? We don't need this in our inventory now. So we'll put that up. Oh, let's see if I can remember how to... Oh, right. You know what? We're going to need a bucket of water. We're going to need a bucket of water and a half block, I think. I think we're going to need a half block. I honestly can't remember. Maybe it was a sign. I think it was a sign. Actually, if we're going to make signs, let's make signs that we're going to use, right? I like birch signs because you can actually read them. All right. Should be good. Let's go whack that Enderman. Come here. Cool. All right. So we're going to build our chicken thing, which means we're going to have to move our chickens over, I think. You know what? Let's go see if we can make a lead. Maybe a lead, or at least get some seeds out. We need to be able to manipulate the chickens. So get some seeds. And we need to get some fences because I got to move them over. Because where the pen is currently is where we're going to put the thingy. So I just need to move them over to a temporary pen right here. Just a little pen for them. I'm back. Come on. Everybody into the pen. Thank you. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to take this down. And we're going to have it facing this direction, right? Like this. So this is going to be the front face of the mechanism. So we'll go ahead and put this in there. That way they put their eggs where they're supposed to be. And see about this. Alright, so move this and this. So we're gonna have, just think about this for a second. I want to have a walkable path, right? So we're just gonna kind of like build this out of cobble, right? And then we'll hollow it out as we need to. Because it's going to be vertical, basically. And I don't want to have to dig into the ground, so. We're right under the create stuff, I think. Are we? Well, we will be, because our create stuff's going to be huge. We're going to have all kinds of stuff. I want to automate a whole bunch of things, so. Just because I want to. Okay. I think this might be big enough. Okay, so our initial chicken holding area is going to be like right here. Like that. Looks good. Okay, so the chickens will be right here. And then we have a dispenser. The dispenser has to point down, if I remember correctly. So so like that. Is that right? Okay, so we have our hopper. So this is what picks up our eggs and puts it into the dispenser. Okay. The dispenser has to be on a clock. So we have to have enough room for the clock. Right? So I'm going to have this like this. And then this one right here. Like that. And then like that. So that's our clock for our dispenser. Okay, and I'll start it with a redstone torch. We're not going to do it right now. Remember, every clock that you run causes lag, so we're going to double check, make sure there's not an actual clock. Okay, there isn't. Alright, so we're going to... The chickens will be right here. They'll lay eggs. Eggs will go down, right? So our initial brood chickens, which that's what these are. These are our brood chickens. They're going to be the ones that lay eggs. So the eggs will get shot down in by the dispenser down here, right? So this is where they go. So you're gonna want you're gonna want our bucket, and we need to fill it up with water. Because the water is important because the baby chickens won't drown unless, because they're small, right? But the adult chickens will. So that's what we want. And we don't want to use lava or anything like that because it can destroy the drops, and because we don't want them cooked. So, good Lord, guys. They produce the eggs, don't they? Jeez. Okay. Alright. So back to what we're doing. So we're going to want to have this right there. It doesn't need to have any words. So this is going to contain the water. And then this is going to be a hopper. Okay. And a barrel. Preferably going the right direction. Come on. Like that. So we're going to put our hopper right here. So the hopper, it's going to pick any eggs up, of course, but it's also going to pick up any the chickens when they expire. So I need the glass. The glasses are going to allow us to see what the heck is going on with our system. So we're going to need some more sand, I think. I think we're going to run out here real quick and grab up some sand. Because this sandbar over here has a profuse amount of sand. So we'll just get some of this lovely sand up. Okay. Good enough, I say. So we're going to have this smelt the sand up. Not all of it. I'll keep some back in case we need it for something. So we don't need the redstone anymore. And we don't need the hoppers anymore. Now we don't have a whole lot of storage capacity because I don't think there's storage drawers or anything in this. Let's see. Can I use this for anything? I can make a keg, and that's about it. So, vanilla storage. I have to go rest again. All right. It's a rainy day today. All right. So, we gotta devise a way to get the chickens up there. Something like this, I guess. There. Oh, I didn't grab the glass. I should have. Oops. Alright. Got some glass. So let's go and finish this up. Believe it or not, we're really close to finishing. This is almost, we're almost done. Okay, so we need to have our glass right here. And then we're going to put this right here. See that? That's not going to work. No, that's not going to work. Give me that. I can't remember. Was it a half block? I think it was a half block. So we got to put a half block on top of the... we'll test it. I think it's a half block though. Put a half block on it. Half block. Probably put a trap door too. But I think a half block's fine. I think a half block will allow items still to pass through. Like I said, we'll test it. We'll test it. Alright, so got our half block on it like that. So let's see if it passes through. Yeah, it still works. So, half block. So, we're going to put the water right here. So, when the egg shoots out, if it hatches a baby, the baby will just stand there. Right? Of course, before we set all of this up and go through all of this hoopla, we have to test it. I thought I heard a creeper for a second. Let me do a once over real quick and make sure. Alright, looks alright. So we have eggs. So what we're going to do is get this clock going. Which I'm not exactly the fastest person at doing this. Oh, I messed up. It's got to go that way. Oops. Oops. There. Got our clock going. Okay, so we're going to grab these eggs out that we were grabbing. And toss them in. And see if we get a chicken. Well, for some reason we've got a chicken floating in the water. I don't know why. So that's a little weird. Another chicken. Got put in the wrong spot. Okay. I need your eggs. Please. So we did get a baby chicken. So that's good. But we also got a couple failed experiments. And I'm not sure how I feel about the I'm not sure how I feel about the So the question is, so they seem to be set up. They seem to be set up to lay eggs in the nest, right? So if I have the nest and I put the nest on the hopper and then I put an egg in it. Hey, look at that. All right. So it does pass through. Making progress. Okay. So we need to put the glass right here. Like that. And we need to go chickens up here, I guess. Where are chickens? Come on, chickens. Come on. So they should lay their eggs in the nest and then it passes down in there. And then it'll get shot out and profit, hopefully. Just like that. I mean, maybe it'll work, right? The mechanics of the system changes from version to version, so sometimes it works and sometimes it don't work so good. So I guess we'll find out. So that one went the that one died actually in the mesh. Looks like it died in the block. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work out. We'll see. There might be some improvements I can do to it. Having it shoot straight down might actually kill the babies. I'm not sure. I don't know. Literally, all we can do is just let it do its thing and hopefully it works. It's interesting. It won't let me place the water. Okay. That's very odd. So if we turn it off, it'll collect the eggs in the dispenser. So we can collect the eggs if we want to. I'm concerned because we only have the one chicken. So that's, I'm thinking maybe we need to make a drain, right? So the chickens come down or spawned and then they move to this area instead of it just automatically being right below. I'm contemplating. It would make the setup a little bit more detailed, but I think maybe in the long run it would be better if we did it that way. Come here, buddy. Come on. Come on, buddy. Oh, I guess you can't, can you? Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come on. I'll put you in this pen. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stay. Okay. Put a couple more torches. Make it a little bit safer because I need to work. I can't constantly be sleeping. Alright. Okay, so the theory is we need to make this keep going. So we're going to pick this up. So the baby chickens are right there. And our water is going to run from here. We just need to get them away from that spot, you know? It doesn't need to be like super far away. It just needs to be away from the spot. So I'm thinking right here, and then one more. And then right here, we'll do it. Maybe. Can even make it turn, right? Could make it turn. See how far it goes. Like that. How far are you gonna go? You keep going. So it stops right there. I think actually that would be fine. It's stopping right there. That. And then we'd have our barrel right here. And then we'd have our... I don't really like that. I don't. I want to have that walkway. So if we let it go this way, like that, like that. And then we can access the dispenser from right there. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think that one. I think that's the better way to do it. So we're gonna have our barrel right here. No, I think it's gonna have a drop because the chickens are just gonna try to get back up. So I think we're gonna have them drop down one. I really didn't want to have to do the diggy, but I think we're gonna have to. Like that. No, even that's not enough. It's gonna have to drop down one more. Like that. Yeah. Like that. And then this, of course, will hook up to this. Like that. So they drop down and they can't get back up. Because remember, there's going to be this little half block right here. Like that. So this is going to have that. Like that. And then we're going to have water, which I have to go get more of. So the water part is going to be right there. I don't know. We're going to have to test it and see if it works. We're definitely going to have to test it. It might work. But that'll alleviate the problem we were having. We have 8 eggs. So we're going to hook this back up and see if we get a chick on. Oh. There it goes. So we'll see if we get a chicken. No chicken. Who invited you, Mortimer? Get out of here. We just gotta wait and see if it works. It might work. It maybe might work. I'm afraid that the chicken is just gonna, you know, flap around right here on the top. I'm concerned that it's not gonna fall. Which could be a problem. We could put a half block right there. If we put a half block right there, it's gonna suffocate regardless. So maybe we should do that. Let's go get a half block. A second one. One half block. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. Oh, actually, give me one of these too. Well, thinking about it. Okay. So what I'm afraid is going to happen is that the chicken is going to float down, right? And then right here, it's going to flap around on top of the water and it's not going to actually sink. So if we put a half block right there, right? Or not even a half block. We can just put a full block right there. A full block and a half block. Shit. I need to go get that. So that's what needs to happen. A full block and a half block. So this right here needs to have a halfie right there. So that if the chicken does not, right? If the chicken doesn't go down, then it's still going to suffocate when it grows up, right? It will, right? All these darn monsters. Okay. Just gotta hang out for it to produce a chicken. Which it will eventually do, right? That's the top of the water. That's only a half block space, right? That's not a full block space. So it'll be fine for a baby chicken. But for an adult chicken, if it grows up, it's going to suffocate and so drop its loot anyway. So either way, I think it'll work. But we need a test subject. It's being ornery. Well, while we're waiting, let's test out the corn thing. Because it said that if you throw corn at a chicken, right? Or feed corn to a chicken or something like that. It'll look for worms. Yes. Mm-hmm. And it doesn't look for worms in set enclosure. That's not cool. Alright, go find my worms. Where the heck did it go? Hello? Right here? I have no idea what this chicken is doing. What in the actual heck? Okay. Come on. I'm pretty sure the chicken was supposed to do something. No, come back. So I have no way to get worms because the chicken thing doesn't work. We'll try again. Maybe it just bugged out or something. Right, maybe it just bugged out. Go round up our chicken, wherever he went to. Come here, chicken. Come on. Come on. Come on, chicken. Chicken was supposed to do something. It was supposed to find worms. No, don't do that. Come here. Find me worms. Right. Okay. Says luck on it. We're gonna go smack some cows. I don't know. The mechanic is clearly not working within proper parameters. I don't know. I don't know. Do we have a baby chicken yet? Yes, we do. So we have 2 baby chickens. So it is working. They did not fall through the water like I feared. But that's okay. Because in theory, when they grow up, it's still going to produce what we need. So it should be fine. Should be all good. Is it horrible that I have to do this? Of course it is, but, you know, it is what it is. It is a Minecraft. That's what Minecraft expects you to do, so can't really do anything about it. Alright, so this is working. It's gonna be slow, you know, because not only does it have to produce the chickens, but they have to grow up, so. I'll just breed them up a little bit every time I come out here and add to how many chickens we get. We're going to do this because we don't want any unexpected visitors crashing our party. There. We'll just let them do their thing, and hopefully we'll have chicken, right? That'd be cool. That would be cool. So when these babies grow up, in theory, they should produce feathers and chicken, raw chicken, and yeah, we might even get a few eggs out of it because they're going to lay eggs, right? So that's pretty spiff. Wasn't too awfully hard to get going. Let's get a good screenshot of it for our thumbnail. Something like that. There. Alright. Well, guys, I think that's going to be just about it for today. We set out to make a automated chicken farm, and that's exactly what we did. So, I'm pretty happy with that. At least it's one more animal I don't have to kill. But anyway, I would like to say that I had a lot of fun today, but honestly, I really did not have very much fun. It's gruesome having to do things like this, but it is Minecraft, so... But anyway, tomorrow, we're going to be... Well, not tomorrow. Next episode, we're going to be making some additions to the house and beautifying the house. And once we're done with that, if we have time, we're going to create an iron farm. I think we have enough resources to do it, so I would really very much like to. So that's what we're going to be doing, hopefully. Well, anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode, okay? Y'all take care. Toodles!